It's a method that helped me overcome self-doubt and eliminate paralyzing thoughts. If I hadn't overcome that, I wouldn't be where I am today. And living without self-doubt is also a great way to live. I'm in Tokyo on a lovely day, and I want to share a very simple method that helps me a lot at the moment. Starting my own business, it's not generating a steady source of income yet. This can be a source of self-doubt and negative thoughts, which can be quite overwhelming and paralyzing at certain moments. However, I use this method to keep it at a minimum. It's something that greatly increased my quality of life, and that's why I want to share with you. My method consists of dividing between useful and useless thoughts, and I put self-doubt into the useless category. And then I stop paying attention to the useless thoughts. And by doing this, over time, I get less and less negative thoughts. Let me explain that in more detail. Why do I say that self-doubt is a useless thought? Well, to give you an example from my own life, when I make a YouTube video, I put a lot of effort into it. But then when I see that it only gets 100 views, I get the thought, I will never succeed. When I get that thought, I get a cold feeling in my chest. I can see how my motivation goes down, and all I want to do is go to bed and sleep. But before I let that thought fully affect me, I try to figure out if this is a useful or useless thought. And this is clearly useless. This thought does not help me learn anything, it doesn't make me curious, it doesn't make me more creative, it just stops me. And that does not help me make progress towards my goals. That's why it's a useless thought. Once I determine it's a useless thought, I do two things. I either ignore it or I transform it. Most of the time, I just ignore that thought. Well, that's not right because ignoring thoughts is not really possible. Instead, I shift my attention to something else. I take a break, I go for a walk, I make some tea, I think of something else. But sometimes the thought is trying to tell me something useful, just not in the right way. Because hey, I just uploaded this video and it got only 100 views. Maybe I need to think about it. But in that form, it's not useful, so I transform it into a useful thought. I try to get curious. My video got only 100 views. I wonder why. What could I have done better? Maybe views shouldn't be my standard at the moment. All of these thoughts are useful because they increase my curiosity, my energy, my learning, and my motivation. In short, they help me make progress towards my goals. It's by that method of differentiating between useful and useless thoughts, based on how much they help me achieve my goals, that I stop self-doubt affecting me. And this is a mental habit that I practice over many months, and now it's automatic for me. But developing this mental habit takes time, so try to remind yourself multiple times about it. In the description, you can find a short exercise that you can take to put this idea into practice to start developing the habit right away. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please give it a like. It's only one click for you, but it helps me out a lot.